Welcome to Originals Tea. Premium tea manufacturer since 2019. Can tea break intermittent fasting? Intermittent fasting has gained significant attention in recent years for its potential health benefits and its compatibility with various lifestyles. One common question that arises is whether consuming tea during fasting periods can break the fast or disrupt its benefits. In this comprehensive guide, we will delve into the effects of tea on intermittent fasting, exploring different types of tea, their potential impacts on fasting, and how to incorporate tea into your fasting routine. Understanding intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, is an eating pattern that alternates between periods of eating and fasting. It doesn't prescribe specific foods but focuses on when you eat. The primary goal of is to extend the body's fasting window, allowing it to tap into stored energy reserves and potentially promote fat loss, improve metabolic health, and support cellular repair processes. Tea and its components. Tea is a beverage derived from the Camellia sinensis plant and comes in various forms such as green, black, white, and oolong tea. Each type of tea undergoes different processing methods, leading to variations in flavor, aroma, and nutrient content. Tea contains various bioactive compounds, including polyphenols, catechins, flavonoids, and caffeine. These compounds contribute to the potential health benefits associated with tea consumption, such as antioxidant properties and potential metabolic effects. Impact of tea on intermittent fasting. The impact of tea consumption on intermittent fasting can depend on the type of tea and the specific fasting protocol being followed. Non-caloric beverages and fasting. Many proponents of intermittent fasting suggest that non-caloric beverages like plain, unsweetened tea can be consumed during fasting periods without significantly affecting the fast. These beverages are low in calories and carbohydrates, which means they are unlikely to trigger an insulin response that could disrupt the fasting state. Tea components and fasting benefits. Some compounds in tea, such as catechins and polyphenols, are believed to have potential health benefits, including aiding in weight management and supporting metabolic health. While research is ongoing, these compounds could complement the goals of intermittent fasting by potentially enhancing fat oxidation and improving insulin sensitivity. Caffeine content. Caffeine, naturally present in tea, can have various effects on the body, including boosting metabolism and increasing alertness. While moderate caffeine intake may not significantly disrupt fasting, excessive caffeine consumption could potentially lead to increased heart rate and a disrupted sleep pattern, which might indirectly affect the fasting experience. Types of tea and their impact on fasting. Different types of tea contain varying amounts of bioactive compounds and caffeine, which can influence their effects on intermittent fasting. Green tea. Green tea is rich in catechins, particularly epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG, which has been studied for its potential health benefits. Some research suggests that EGCG might promote fat oxidation and enhance metabolic rate, potentially aligning with the goals of intermittent fasting. Black tea. Black tea contains higher levels of caffeine compared to other types of tea. While moderate caffeine intake might not significantly affect fasting, excessive caffeine consumption could lead to negative effects such as increased heart rate and potential sleep disturbances. Herbal teas. Herbal teas, such as chamomile, peppermint, and rooibos, are caffeine-free and have negligible calorie content. These teas are generally considered safe to consume during fasting periods, as they are unlikely to impact insulin levels or disrupt the fasting state. Fasting mimicking teas. Some companies offer fasting mimicking teas formulated specifically for those practicing intermittent fasting. These teas often contain a blend of herbs and botanicals that are claimed to support the fasting process. While these products may have potential benefits, it's important to critically assess their claims and consult a healthcare professional if needed. Incorporating tea into your fasting routine. If you choose to include tea in your intermittent fasting routine, here are some tips to consider. Opt for unsweetened varieties. To maintain the fasting state, choose plain, unsweetened teas. Adding sugar, honey, or milk could introduce calories and potentially disrupt fasting. Stay hydrated. Tea can contribute to your overall hydration, which is important during fasting periods. Staying adequately hydrated can help reduce feelings of hunger and support various bodily functions. Mind your sensitivity to caffeine. If you're sensitive to caffeine, be mindful of your tea consumption, especially if you're fasting close to bedtime. Excessive caffeine intake could affect sleep quality. Listen to your body. Individual responses to fasting and tea consumption can vary. Pay attention to how your body reacts and adjust your choices accordingly. Final thoughts. In conclusion, consuming tea during intermittent fasting is generally considered compatible with fasting goals, especially when opting for plain, unsweetened varieties. Tea's potential health benefits, including its antioxidant properties and certain compounds that might aid in weight management, could complement the effects of intermittent fasting. However, individual responses may vary, so it's essential to listen to your body and make choices that align with your health and wellness goals. As with any dietary change, consider consulting a healthcare professional or registered dietitian, especially if you have underlying health conditions or concerns. Thank you for watching.